Sega.
Hello all. Finally got myself Dawn of War 3 and starting to play some of it. For those who haven't played it or don't know where it is, it's awesome. All the Dawn of War series is awesome.
In darkness, I shall be light. In times of doubt, I shall keep faith. In throes of rage, I shall hone my craft. In vengeance, I shall have no mercy. In the midst of battle, I shall have no fear. In the face of death, I shall have no remorse.
That's definitely a good good start. Let's go campaign. Well, I guess I better do this. wonder how much has changed since the last Dawn of War. So Dawn of War 1 was extremely good. Dawn of War 2, it was different. It was still good, but it wasn't as nice as Dawn of War 1. Hoping that they brought some of the old Dawn of War 1 stuff back into this.
Welcome to the first Dawn of War III tutorial. This first tutorial will teach the basic gameplay mechanics you need to know in order to play Dawn of War III, such as basic combat and base and army building. For the purpose of this tutorial, you will be playing as Space Marines. Move the game camera towards your stronghold. The Space Marines start with the stronghold as their headquarter building. The stronghold is used to deploy builder units and basic combat units. We will begin by setting a rally point from your stronghold onto the battlefield. Set a rally point at the indicated position. Good work. The rally point has been set. When you deploy units from your stronghold, they will immediately move to the rally point. Next, we will build your forces, starting with a tactical marine squad. Deploy a tactical marine squad from your stronghold. Preparing. Tactical Marines are a ranged infantry unit that serves as the Space Marines' basic line unit. Tactical Marine Squad. Your Tactical Marine Squad is deployed. In order to build other kinds of units, you will need to construct additional kinds of base buildings. Base buildings are constructed by builder units. The Space Marine builder unit is the Servitor. Deploy a Servitor from your stronghold.
Okay, so
the Servitor is weak in combat, but is able to construct additional base buildings. These buildings can be used to deploy new kinds of units. To build a new base building, select your Servitor and move it to the indicated build location. Move your Servitor to the build location. Move your Servitor to the build location. Construct a barracks at the indicated build location.
Why?
Barracks will be moved.
Too far away.
Is complete. You can use it to deploy new kinds of units. Like your stronghold, you can also set a rally point by selecting your barracks and then issuing a right click on the battlefield. We will now deploy Assault Marines from your new barracks. Deploy 2 Assault Marine squads from your barracks. Units that are in progress are added to your build queue at the bottom of the screen. When a unit is finished, the next unit in the build queue will become in progress. This allows you to queue up several units for deployment at once.
Servitor in transit.
Your first Assault Marine squad is finished. Unlike Tactical Marines, Assault Marines specialize in melee combat instead of ranged combat. They are equipped with jump packs and cost more resources to deploy.
Tactical Marines ready.
All of your Assault Marine squads are deployed.
Order confirmed.
You are ready to take your forces into battle.
Task now.
You can select multiple units at once, by box selecting a group of units.
Yeah,
Click and drag to box select all of your units at once.
As you would have it.
To more easily manage your units, you can assign your selected units into control groups.
already done
Assign
that.
your tactical and assault marines to a control group. To help you better manage different kinds of units, they can be put in multiple control groups at once. There is enemy activity behind the fog of war. They will appear once your units are close enough to see them. Find the enemy behind the fog of war and eliminate them.
Give me your orders and witness excellence. We are ready for war.
Oh, you are.
It shall be as you command.
Right-click on the enemy to attack.
Enemy foot soldiers killed. I follow thee.
There is a health pickup ahead. You can restore a squad's health by moving it over to a pickup. There are more
It is
enemies
my
ahead.
duty to oblige.
This time, we will move your units with the attack move command. Units using attack move will move to the specified location and automatically stop to attack enemies encountered along the way. Issue an attack move command to move your units.
That's what we've been trying to do.
Destroy the enemy.
Enemy down.
Attack move is more safe, efficient, and effective than using a
fuck's
right-click
sake.
move.
Understood.
Right-click move is for positioning units within combat or for escaping combat. Learning which move command is appropriate to the situation at hand will make you a better commander.
Brave this terrain.
I love it when you know
The
tutorials so
enemy
well.
is trying to gain a tactical advantage by capturing that heavy cover. Capturing heavy cover activates a shield that protects the units inside from ranged damage. Your ranged units cannot enter heavy cover that has been captured by the enemy. Only units with the counter cover property, such as assault marines, can enter captured heavy cover and fight enemy units inside. Since the heavy cover is located on higher ground, your squads cannot reach it on foot. Use your assault marines' jump ability to leap them into the heavy cover. It is also possible to destroy heavy cover with ranged damage. Destroy the enemy.
We will do it. Assault squad ready. Assault jets. Jumping. My blade howls your requiem. Ranging back. Jumping.
Destroy the enemy.
Enemy target destroyed. Assault squad capturing.
For the purposes of this tutorial, you have been granted an additional squad. This squad has suffered a casualty and is no longer at full strength. We will reinforce this squad back up to full strength. Move this damaged unit to your stronghold or barracks to begin reinforcement. It costs resources to reinforce a squad, but it is always cheaper than purchasing a new squad.
Assault jump, understood. It is my duty to oblige.
Move this squad to a base
So,
building for reinforcement.
That's cool. That's different to how they used to do it. You used to be able
Yes,
to reinforce
sir.
the
To see
battlefield.
if your unit is within
That's
reinforcement
cool.
range, simply select the building and view the rotating reinforcement reticule on the ground. The squad's reinforcement will pause if it moves away from the reinforcement structure. Reinforcement will resume once the squad moves back into range of the reinforcement structure. squad has been reinforced. A fully reinforced squad is always stronger than one who has taken casualties. The enemy is preparing to mount an attack on your base. We will deploy 2 scout sniper squads to bolster your defenses.
Point me with it shall be as you command. Point me with purpose. Your faith in us will be rewarded.
Deploy 2 scout sniper squads from your barracks. Scout snipers have a larger line of sight and firing range than other Space Marine line units. You can use scout snipers to see and attack enemies that are much further away. Your first squad of scout snipers has been deployed. Deploy 1 more scout sniper squad from your barracks. They are weak against melee attackers, so keep them stationed behind your other units. Your scout snipers are ready for combat. The enemy is marching towards your stronghold. Position your units to intercept the enemy attack.
Inbound to Mars.
Rifles up! Moving out!
Your will, it is my duty to oblige.
What is your order? Relocate!
Suffer not the unclean to live! Ready to fire! On the move! Into them!
We are your scouting point. Go ahead.
Another wave of enemies are approaching your stronghold. Kill the enemy.
Point me with purpose, my lord. Assault! Tactical squad. Show me what passes with fury. Go ahead. Servitor under attack. Into battle! Enemy down at
Well
your
done.
command.
This completes your first set of lessons on Dawn of War 3. You are ready to proceed to the next tutorial.
Oh, is that right? Oh, thank you.
This victory belongs to the Emperor, but was made...
That was made, and it cuts out. Gotta do all the tutorials. Press anything. No, I push the button.
Welcome to the second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This tutorial will cover elite units, resource capture, line unit upgrades, and advanced combat.
And destroy all the enemy.
We will begin by calling in an elite unit, Gabriel Angelos. Elite units are stronger than line
Gabriel's
units
still around,
and possess powerful abilities. They are not deployed from base structures, but are equipped before a match and unlocked in battle by spending elite points. Deploy elite unit Gabriel Angelos to the battlefield.
to call forth our elite warriors, Commander.
Gabriel is a powerful melee unit with crowd control abilities. He will accompany your line units and give them a decisive advantage. Gabriel Angelos is deployed and ready for combat.
He who fights with me shall be my brother.
Take Gabriel and your line units to locate a nearby resource point.
Ready.
Resource points will boost your income and allow you to further build your army. The foe is in heavy cover. Kill the enemies blocking the path to get to the resource point. The enemy is now out of your way. Press further to the resource point. There's the resource point.
We are ready for taking the point. Tactical squad, move into cover.
Move your units inside the resource point's capture radius in order to capture the point. Your units must remain within the capture radius until the capture timer is full in order to own the resource point.
Command
The point is
delivering
yours.
servitor to specified location.
You cannot gain resources from a point until you upgrade it with an add-on. Purchase the requisition add-on by clicking the requisition add-on button
Chapter
over the
Command
resource
fights
point.
with you.
The requisition generator boosts the amount of requisition you gain from a point. Requisition is the resource used for purchasing vehicle upgrades and infantry units. A power generator is the second type of resource add-on that you can construct. Power is the resource used to construct infantry upgrades and vehicle units. Most upgrades and unit purchases require a little of both of these resources. The requisition generator
You
is
have my
finished.
favor.
You will
and
now
the
gain
Empress.
requisition from this resource point. Let us further increase the requisition we are getting from this add-on by purchasing the point's resource upgrade. When your point is done upgrading, the amount of resources it generates will be increased.
One thing I hate about tutorials is when you've played the sort of games that many times
Enemies
in
are
the
on
past,
their way
there's
to
pretty much
attack your
similar thing.
resource point. Move Gabriel to the entry point to guard the
The Knight
area.
of the Blood Ravens is with you. Gabriel moving out.
Tactical Marines ready.
Angelos.
Command understood.
I will carry out this plan.
Kill the enemy.
Go ahead, Command. Tactical going now. Attack.
This one in box.
Tactical squad.
Angelos. I will clear the way.
Gabriel has sustained damage to his health. Base buildings have an ability called Healing Aura that heals elites. Out-of-combat elites that stand next to a base building will have their health restored. Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
We are ready for war. Tactical Marines ready. Doing it now.
Move Gabriel next to your base building to
Oh,
heal
shut
him.
up. I'm doing that.
Gabriel has been healed and is ready to return to the battle.
He who fights with me shall be chapter master setting out.
We must now take the fight to the enemy. We will use scout squads to track down the enemy. Deploy 2 scout squads from the barracks.
What task one is underway?
Scouts are stealth units with a large line of sight. Stealth units can only be sighted by enemy detector units. You have your first squad of scouts. Deploy 1 more. All builder units, such as the Servitor, have the ability to detect stealth units.
Relocation is
Your scout squads are ready. Before we take your infantry into battle, we will upgrade their attack strength at the Arsenal building. The Arsenal is the Space Marines' upgrade structure. Use your Servitor to construct the Arsenal. You can locate your Servitor by double-clicking the Servitor's portrait in your unit queue.
I'm already waiting. Take too long.
initiating arsenal deployment.
Why as well are they spreading the buildings out too much? Like, it's easier to defend the base if it's close together, so why haven't they got you in the tutorial putting the bases close together? Like, spreading it out, yeah, has some tactical advantages and disadvantages, but I generally like keeping my bases really nice and close together because then I can have my squads in one spot and I can cover the whole thing. The only problem is when you get like nuked and things like that, that's when spreading out is better. But, yeah.
We are your eyes and ears.
Ooh.
Obedience compels servitor.
With the arsenal finished, you can now purchase upgrades for your line units. New abilities for some line units can also be purchased from an upgrade structure. With an upgrade structure, you can purchase health and damage upgrades for your line units. Purchase the infantry damage upgrade from the arsenal.
Generally, I want to get
The
health
infantry
before I
damage
get
upgrade
damage.
boosts the damage of basic infantry units. Building an arsenal also gives your tactical marine squads the ability to upgrade themselves with powerful late-game weaponry. We will now upgrade a tactical marine squad with the plasma gun upgrade. Select a tactical marine squad and left-click the plasma gun upgrade.
Switching to
Plasma
my
guns
God.
are powerful ranged weapons that fire more rapidly while
Plasma guns ready
stationary.
for war.
If they sustain fire too long while stationary, their guns will overheat and have to cool before resuming fire.
Plasma gun deployed.
Now that your army is upgraded, use it to investigate the hostile area outside of your base. Remember to use your scout squad's stealth capabilities to scout ahead.
Just give me a second. Can upgrade.
Securing infantry health upgrade.
The more I can get, the better.
It shall be done as you like it.
Scout Marine squad deployed.
Yes, my lord.
There we go. That's my third squad.
Use your forces to scout for enemies.
Yes,
my
yes,
pleasure,
shut
good
up.
lord.
There are
Wait, I didn't
enemies
say you
ahead.
could go down there.
However, there is a patch of stealth cover you can use to hide your units. Units inside stealth cover are hidden from view from enemy units outside of it. This allows your units to scout what lies behind stealth cover without revealing themselves to enemies on the other side. Enemy units can gain sight of your units only if they enter the stealth cover with your units. Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
Infantry durability is
Go ahead,
improved.
Command.
That's it.
I'm here. Go ahead, Command. Scout Marines underway. It is my pleasure to kill what is clear. Setting out now.
Use stealth cover to ambush your
Shut
enemies.
up.
Angelos here.
Getting there.
Tactical squad. Understood.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Tactical squad.
Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
Enemy warrior dead.
The area ahead is treacherous. Use your scouts to scout out any hostile enemies ahead. Do not let your scouts become detected.
Right, so you won't let me build
Marine squad deployed.
scout snipers, which I want. You won't let me build that. You won't let me build anything else. You won't let me upgrade that.
Scout out the enemy
You
force.
tease. Won't let me upgrade that either. You little...
We serve the chapter. Go ahead, Command. By your leave, we embark.
Scout out the enemy force. There may be enemies inside that stealth cover. Use your camouflage scouts to safely scout any enemies in the stealth cover. Kill the enemies you find.
For supper, by your leave, we embark.
Kill the enemies you find in the stealth cover.
Chapter shall be done.
Name your target. Got a target. Understood.
This day holds glory. Make way. I am
Show me what causes your fury among your misbegotten slaves.
Go ahead, Command. It shall
There is an
be
enemy
done.
force up ahead. Scout out the enemy force on the upper platform.
It is we serve understood and underway.
The enemy has captured the next resource point and built a listening post to protect it. A listening post is a structure with a ranged weapon that also protects resource add-ons from damage. Before you can destroy enemy add-ons or capture an enemy point, you must first destroy the listening post that protects it. Once the listening post is gone, you can destroy the enemy add-ons and take the point for yourself.
Good.
Destroy the listening post.
Build a
This one
listening post in the
obeys.
other one, why don't you? Or you're not gonna.
Conveying this one to specified coordinates.
preparing scouts for deployment. The might of the blood doing it now.
Scout Marine squad deployed.
Name your target and see it fall. Scout
Destroy the listening post.
Yes, yes, shut up though.
Scout Marine squad deployed.
Very good, my lord.
Nothing there. Okay.
Destroy the listening post.
Shut up.
For the Emperor. We serve the chapter.
Angelos, marching there now. I am Gabriel.
We are your eyes and ears. We've our marching orders.
Destroy the listening post.
Orders clear. Setting out now.
Angelos here, I read you. No escape!
Tactical Marines under concealment.
This is Gabriel. Let this be an example.
Destroy the listening post.
Season ground. Finished.
Tactical squad. Moving from hiding. Under fire.
Destroy the listening post.
Our enemies are waiting. Make way!
Target cleared.
The listening post is destroyed, and the resource point is now vulnerable to capture. Capture the resource point.
He who fights with me shall be my brother.
Orders clear. Setting out now.
You have my Gabriel moving out.
Have Mark Gabriel moving out.
Task prepared and we'll take it. Quietly.
Well done. This completes your second Dawn of War III tutorial. You are ready to proceed to the last tutorial, which centers around Dawn of War III multiplayer.
Alright. Whatever. We'll do.
This victory belongs to mankind.
This victory belongs to mankind. Alright. Next tutorial. Actually, I might just call it quits there for the time being, so bye.